Hello guys, welcome back with the second Sudoku, a 4-star Sudoku in this additional of today's newspaper on Friday, October the 30th, 2020. We have here a 4-star Sudoku and this will be number 1826. And before I start, I always count the printed digits. This one has 24. I've already counted. You can check if I'm right. So let's get started. I see here in this row 3 missing numbers. Those numbers are the 3, the 6, and the number 5. I see here the 3 and the 6, so no 3 and the 6 in this box. The 3 and the 6 goes in those two boxes. We see here 6, so no 6 there, 6 should be here, and the 3 goes there. One number left in this row for the number 5. Then. How about the 8 in this column, 8 in that column. So in the middle column, the column between, the only two places for the 8 should be here, could be here, could be there. We see here an 8, no 8 there. 8 should be there. And then I cannot continue with the 8. How about the number 1 in this last column, 1 in that column, so the column between, the only place for the 1 should be there. In this big square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 1. We see here 1, so no 1 in these two boxes. There 1, no 1 in those two boxes. So the 1 could be here, could be there. So we have a 1 in one of those two boxes in this column, 1 in that column. So in the middle column, the only place for the 1 should be there. Yeah, we have a pair in this big square. We have 4 missing numbers. 2 of those missing numbers are the 2 and the 5. We have a 2 and a 5 in this column. So no 2 and a 5 in those two boxes. The 2 and the 5 goes in these two boxes. 2 and 5, let me mark them. It's a pair. So the other pair should be the numbers 6 and 3. We have a 6 there, no 6 there, 6 should be here, and a 3 goes, and there 1 number left in this column for the number 7. Then 7 in this row, 7 in the row above, so in that row, the only two places for the 7 should be here, or there we see here 7, no 7 there, 7 should be there. 3 in this column, 3 in the second column. So in the third column, only two places for the 3 should be here. Or there we see here 3, no 3 there, 3 should be there. And then. 6 in this column, 6 in the column next. So in the last column, the only two places for the 6 could be here, could be there. Well, we see here 6, so no 6 there, 6 should be there. 6 in this row, 6 in the second row. So in the third row, the only two places for the 6 should be here or there. We see here 6, no 6 there, 6 should be there. And then I cannot continue with the 6. Let me think. We have a pair. In this big square, 7 missing numbers. 2 of those missing numbers are the 6 and a 5. We have the 6 and the 5 in this column, so no 6 and the 5 in these two boxes. Here also the 6 and the 5 in this column, so no 6 and the 5 in those two boxes. We have a 6 and a 5 in this row, so no 6 and a 5 in those three boxes. So the 6 and the 5 goes in these two boxes. Let me mark them. It's a pair. Ooh, so we have 8, 8, 8. Let me see. 4, 2. Yeah. Well. So we have in the last row 4 missing numbers. Well, actually 5. This box is occupied, but one of the missing number in the last row is an 8. We see an 8 in this big square, so no 8 in these two boxes, so the 8 goes in those two boxes. Let me mark them. 8. Here also an 8 in this row, 8 in the second row, so in the third row, the only two places for the 8 could be here, could be there. 8 should be here. Yes, 8 in one of those two boxes in this row, 8 in the row above. So in that row, only 3 places for the 8 could be in one of those three boxes. We see an 8, no 8 there. 8 could be here, could be there. Then same like in this big square, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is an 8. We see an 8, no 8 in those two boxes.
呢個南和佬啊！
8 could be here, could be there.
你唔落去啊？
For the interruption, apologies. We see here a 5 in this row, 5 in the second row, so in the third row. The only two places for the 5 could be here, could be there. I need pairs. Yeah, in this big square. Here we have 6 and a 5, so 5 missing numbers now. One of the missing numbers is 1. We see here 1, so no 1 in these two boxes. So the 1 could be in one of those three boxes. Let me mark them 1. That means that this cannot be a 1 anymore. This should be a 1. Alright, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 1 in this row, 1 in the first row. So in the row between the second row, the only two places for the 1 could be here, could be there. Same like in this big square, we need a 1. We have a 1 there, so no 1 in those two boxes. So the 1 could be here, could be there. That means that in this column, the third column, one of the missing number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 missing numbers. One of them is the 1. We see here 1, so no 1 there. Here 1, no 1 there. So the 1 could be here or there. We see here 1, so no 1 there. The only place for the 1 should be here. And I've eliminated the 8. So the 8 goes there. 3 missing numbers now. One of the missing numbers is 4. We see here 4, no 4 there. So the 4 could be in one of those two boxes. So we have a 4 in this row, 4 in one of those two boxes in the row above. So in that row, only place for the 4 should be there. The 9, the 6 is missing. No. 4, the 2, 2, yes. Alright, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2 is missing. 3 is missing. We have a 3 here, so no 3 there. So the 3 should be in one of these 2 boxes. Let me mark them for you. So we have a 3 in one of those 2 boxes. In this row, 3 in the last row. So in the row between, the only 2 places for the 3. Could be here, could be there. 5, and the 9 is missing here. Cannot do anything right now at this moment. 8, 6, 5 and 8, 2. 2 is also missing. 6, 6. 6 in this column, 6 in the middle column. So in that column, the only 2 places for the 6 could be here, could be there. We see here 6, no 6 there, 6 should be there. Now we have a 6 here, so this can't be 6 anymore. This should be the 6, and this should be a 5. And all the 6s are used. I can see digit number 1. We have a pair in this big square, 5 in this row, 5 in the row below. So in that row, the last row, the only 2 places for the 5. Could be here, could be there. We see here 5, no 5 there, 5 should be there. And I've eliminated the 8, so the 8 goes there. 1 number left in this row for the number 2. 2 numbers left in this big square, the 2 and the 3. Let me mark them, I cannot fill this yet. Those 2 numbers in this row for the 4 and the 9. That means 1 box left in this big square for the number 2. These 2 numbers are left in this big square for the numbers 9 and 3. Let me mark them, 9 and 3. A lot of pairs. So we have a 2 in this column, 2 in the 3rd column, so in the column between, the only 3 places for the 2 should be here, here, or there. We see here 2, no 2 there. 2 could be here, could be there. We have an 8 now, so this can't be an 8 anymore. This should be the 8. 8 in this column, 8 in the column next. So in the last column, only 2 places for 8. Could be here, could be there. So this 8 I've already used. 5 in this column, 5 in the last column. So the column between, the only 2 places for the 5. Could be here, could be there. We have a 5 in one of those 2 boxes in this row. So no 5 in this box. 1 box left for the 5 should be there. Then 4, 9. The 1, the 8, 2, 5, 3, 9. How about the 7? The 7. I'm thinking. 1, the 2 is missing. 2 should be there also. In this column, 3 missing numbers. Those missing numbers are the 2, the 4, and the 7. Here I cannot place a 2 here because we have a 2 in one of those 2 boxes in this row. So the 2 goes in those 2 boxes together with the 7. 7 in this column, 7 in that column. So in the column between, the only 2 places for the 7 should be here. A pair, that means 1 box left in this column for the number 4. 3 missing numbers, 8, the 9 is missing, and the 2 is missing. We have a 2 in this row in one of those 2 boxes, so no 2 in those 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 2 should be there, and I've eliminated the 8, so the 8 goes here. 1 box left in this big square for the number 9. Now we have a 2 here, so this can't be a 2 anymore. This should be the 2, and this should be a 3. 1 box left in this column for the number 9. 2 boxes left in this big square for the numbers 4 and 3. We have a 3 here, no 3 there. 3 should be here, and a 4 goes there. 3 in this row, 3 in the second row. So in the first row, the only place for the 3 should be there. How about 4? Yes, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 4 in this big square. We have a 4 in this column, so no 4 in these 2 boxes. Therefore, no 4 in those 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 4 should be there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is missing. And the 9 is missing. Well. 2, 7, 9, 4. And all the 3s are used. No. 3. 3 and a 9. We have a 3 there, so no 3 there. 3 should be here, and the 9 goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. And all the 3s are used. I can see. Yes. Double check. This is double check. Otherwise, I overlooked the 3 here. So we have a 9 in this column, 9 in the middle column, so the column next. The only place for the 9 should be there. I've eliminated the 5, so the 5 goes there. 1 box left in this big square for the number 7. Now we have a 5 here, so this cannot be a 5 anymore. This should be the 5, and this should be a 2. 2 boxes left. 1 and the 7. Let me mark them. It's not the 8 because we have an 8 there, so this cannot be an 8 anymore. So I've eliminated the 8, so the 8 should be here. 1 box left in this big square for the number 9. So 7 and a 1 are left in the first column. We have a 7 there, so no 7 there. 7 should be here, and 1 goes there. 1 box left in this big square for the number 1. 1 box left in this row, third row, for the number 7. 2 boxes left in this column, the 9 and the 4. 9 and the 4. We have a 9 here, no 9 there. 9 should be here, and the 4 goes there. 1 number left in this big square for the number 4. 2 boxes left in this big square for the numbers 2 and 9. We have a 9 here, no 9 there. 9 should be here, and the 2 goes there. And the final 2 numbers, the 2 and the 7. We have a 2 here, no 2 there. 2 should be here, and the 7 goes there. Finish in 17 minutes. Wow, quicker than the previous Sudoku. How could that be? So less printed digits and faster than the previous one with 25 printed digits. So you cannot tell the less printed digits are more difficult. In generally, you can say that, but sometimes you've unlucky and you have a lot of pairs, so time will be longer than usual. Alright, I like this Sudoku with 4 stars. It's not actual 4 stars because 4 stars Sudokus I need more than 30 minutes to solve. I like this one. Do you think so? Thumbs up, otherwise thumbs down. You can also download this PDF file so you can make it or solve it by yourself. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget, only if you like, only if you want to subscribe and hit the bell button or bell icon to be notified by YouTube when I upload a new Sudokus to my channel. Thank you again for watching. Take care, stay healthy, and keep on puzzling. See you in a minute with the other two Sudokus. One tectonic and one binary. See you later. Bye bye for now.